All right, welcome back to another Farming Smarter plot shop. Today you're joining us in our shop in the winter, and it started to snow outside again, so we're still in winter. We're not in spring yet, even though it's felt like that for the past couple weeks. And we just wanted to talk to you about some of the activities that we do in the winter. You know, once summer ends and harvest and everything, there's still a lot going on behind the scenes here at Farming Smarter. And as an example of that, we are here with Morgan, and she is running some samples through our NIR machine to assess the protein for any cereals and oil content for canola and those kind of oil crops. And she also will do a TKW, so 1,000 kernel weight count and weight for the samples as well. We do have a lot of these kind of properties that we measure for lots of our trials. So we have had a huge stack of bins in here. Now we're down to like the last trial. And this last trial is the rolling cereals trial that you guys might have heard about. And we're doing exactly that. We're running the NIR and we're doing a TKW. And then we're also grading the seeds. And so we're seeing like a normal elevator would do, we would grade the seed and see if there's any effect on the grade due to any of those rolling timings. There's a lot of samples to go through for wheat and barley, and for 3 locations it comes out to about 288 samples that individually need to be looked at. And so we've done some work to just see what in the samples is actually possibly going to downgrade them, and so we've pared that down to ergot, some broken, and fusarium, and I think black point. So now we can really focus on those specific issues that could be in the seeds, and then we see if in the end what the treatments are doing. So there's a lot of work that goes on there. Also, another activity that we do in the winter is we do all of our interim and final reports on trials like the rolling cereals. So we've already done an interim report on the rolling cereals, and that's gone through. And also for the winter crop adaptability trial that some of you may have heard about, where we tested some winter varieties last year. We actually finished the final report on that and submitted that. And so you guys can watch out for some of those reports coming online, and I will also be going through that data in my presentation that I'll be giving at our conference. Just a quick nugget of information on the winter trials. We are really happy with how those turned out. They're quite complex because of a lot of environmental interactions between the locations, but in general, we were seeing a lot of promising results with the winter varieties, and the winter varieties seem to be yielding as good or even better than the spring seeded varieties. So really promising work going on there, and stay tuned for some of that information. And I just want to thank you for joining us here today and learning more about some of the behind the scenes activities that we do here at Farming Smarter too.